Hey, hey, you guys. Um, so yeah, as the title says, hopefully, tonight I wanted to do, um, hang on, let's turn that down. Yeah, so I still want to do some particles. Still a lot of work to do there, but, this month, I had some modeling stuff as well. So yeah, let me actually pull up the list real quick. But yeah, tonight, the plan was to start modeling the horse. Okay, so yeah, I did the two modeling things I had on my list was like the generic armor, which if you guys caught Goblin's stream earlier today, he was actually already texturing that stuff, so those are done. um so all that is left for the modeling is um a horse. So I pulled up I was pulling together some reference. Um, just just basic horse. So I wanted to get some muscle in there, and I wanted to get some scale. I found this funny photo of this guy, just kind of like living his life. He's like, I guess I'm on this horse. Hey Fizby, hey Beaver, Cotswold, welcome. Yeah, man, this is funny, but it's also good. It's good scale, like a human scale on a horse. So I was on as I'm making it, I want to make sure I get that sorted. But so yeah, so I guess I'll grab this guy. Can I export this? Images. Well, anyway, I'll just do this. So we'll just horse pick one. And I was just gonna do like a sculpt of for the block out, I guess. My huge. So that means I need my tablet and my stylus and my ZBrush. Just rearranging some stuff here. This is gonna turn on. Is battery dead? That's not good. Guess I gotta plug it in like some sort of pleb. It's outrageous. How you guys doing? It's Tuesday. Got that Tuesday stream energy. Okay, so this is on now. It only took 20 years. Texture. Import. Reference. Horse pick. Texture. Let's put this guy on the spotlight. I don't have my... What? All my stuff is messed up now. Okay. Opacity. There we go. Okay. Perhaps we need a curly horse. Haha. This looks perfect for a mount, a bouncy ball. You know what? I was thinking about that actually. I was like, I actually don't know how crazy we're going to go with mounts in the future. Because I imagine we'll have more than just horse, right? But it's like, when are we going to expand that? And to what extent? Okay. So I'd be curious. Actually, I haven't talked much about that really. What do you guys think on that? I imagine a lot of you guys will want more than just horses, but probably don't want some crazy stuff like you might see in WoW. Let's grab the snake hook. Horse. There we go. Horse. Beautiful. Got to get them ears, right? Magnificent beast. Someone get some coconuts. Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop. My kid's obsessed. Farm animals, so I'm becoming well acquainted with horses. Big red stag type mount would be cool. What a beaut. Thanks, man. That's very nice of you. Okay. Oh, geez. That tail is a problem already, kinda. Hey, John. How's it going? Just have a desert. Maybe you should start with a camel instead. There are horses in the desert. There are desert horses. Does anybody really want to ride a camel anyway? I mean, I would pick a horse over a camel, personally, as a mount. And you know what I should have done? Need to save that camera angle. When I played WoW, nice to have a mount for every occasion. You enjoyed collecting mounts when I played Neverwinter? Yeah, it is cool. Like, I definitely want to have variety in that area. I just also don't want to. I guess maybe it's inevitable going kind of crazy with the mounts or something. Like having just like really wacky ones is what I mean. Like I definitely think we should have like a lot of options and stuff. Like we can go crazy in that regard. But it's like, do we make really wacky ones? Like can't you ride like one of those animated hands in EverQuest or something at this point? Sounds like, I mean, that's what I mean. I mean, it's I mean, it's a game. You can do whatever you want. I don't know. It's weird. He's got a weird butt. Horsologist. One or two humps is the question. Horses do well in the desert climates, is my understanding, but I'm no horsologist. I like your style, John. Yeah, Ollie might know better. He lives in a desert, I think, right? He lives on a desert island, I believe. Ollie like does everything. He's a farmer who lives on a desert island and does like Israelite shows. Man of many talents. Okay. I'm gonna cut off some of these legs here. I'm gonna cut the head off now too while I'm at it, I guess. I think sticking to realistic fantasy is my preference. Yeah, that's what I'm like. You should be able to look at a creature and say, yeah, okay, it could see that thing writing on that. Yeah. Cogs, well, that's kind of my thinking. But I mean, we also got to remember that it's already been stated that gnomes will be able to ride ogres. So we are kind of already starting off on a sort of a wacky foot, which isn't a bad thing. It's just like, where's the line? Hey, Dargeth. I'm a serious artist, guys. I only do serious things. I'm not doing no. I don't know what's a wacky thing from WoW. I don't do that wacky thing from WoW. Whatever it is. I want to z-remesh this, I think. Hey, Nick. I'm starting with a horse. We didn't actually have a discussion about exactly what mount. I just assumed a horse would be the first, and I imagine we'll have more options anyway in the future. So, You get that continuous drippy drip of googly eyes. Spend all your points on that. Should maybe be, they're kind of close together. I'm gonna delete that one. Might do the same for this actually. I'm probably, you know, I'm starting with this. Obviously, it's a photo of a real horse. Might exaggerate some proportions or something too. Because like I don't know, looking at this, it's like, oh, it's a horse, but like I don't know. When I have this, you know, just the basic proportion, like kind of just quickly thrown on there, the head looks very small or weird. It's not like properly formed yet or anything, but it just looks small, which is weird. But maybe it's the ears. Dog head. And boom, got a horse head. And I'm out of points. It's too bad. Too bad you spent them all on the googly eyes when there's the perfectly good the rocket ship one.
Five,
Oh.
4, 3,
Oh.
2, 1.
Ah! I added a sound effect. Flop rocket is off. I don't even know about this voodoo stuff. I'm more of a fan of Irish drop horse than myself. Wobbly sausage. You added a countdown? Nice. Yes, I did. I was gonna add something to the what do you call it? The googly eyes, but the stream is starting and I kind of sort of ran out of time, but also I remembered that Keith kind of asked me to leave it silent for the lulls and stuff, so I was gonna just do that perhaps. Will mounts be restricted by size of the race, or will they just scale? My thought was, at least for the horse. Oh. My thinking for the horse was that we'd make like a pony and like a find a larger horse, like a Clydesdale or something for the larger races. But for like other mounts and stuff, I don't know. We'll probably just scale them, I guess. I don't really know exactly what the plan is there yet. Why the long face? I'm hilarious.
Make it chunkier.
I'm trying, man. Wilbur. Oh, Dret. No Minotaur race? I mean, the night is still young. We could have a Minotaur race. Who knows? Let's go down to 50. It's kind of a chunky one. I think, do I have... I don't think I found like a good... Oh crap. Need to lock all these. Images, canvas, lock canvas. Oh, I did find a top-down view here. Let me grab this one too. I don't know how accurate this is actually. It's a drawing, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Go to texture. We'll import this one. And we'll put this on the spotlight as well. And we'll move it over here. Kind of. So I have them stick the head right there. It's a little bit short. A little bit stocky. So I need to pull them back here. Squish them in. Squish this in. That looks better. Do you guys know what levels requirements you are wanting before players can get mounts? I don't know the official word, but mounts are going to play a huge part in the game. So my guess is, oh, you know what's weird actually. So that horse is actually just kind of short, I guess. Or this drawing, actually, this drawing is probably less accurate than this. So, interesting. But anyway, but yeah, so mounts are going to play a huge part in the game. So I don't think, I doubt you'll have to wait until you're level 40 before you can purchase a mount. But I don't know if they're going to be. I don't think. My guess that, and this is just me. Like again, we haven't we haven't had a meeting in great detail about this information. My guess is that there's going to be no level requirement. You can get a horse at level 1 if you have the cash, but I imagine they'll be quite expensive. So you'll still have to wait for that. But again, I don't know what the official plan is yet, so don't quote me on that kind of thing. I think you'll get access to mounts earlier than most games, but it won't be a dramatic speed boost. And that's it. Yeah, I mean there's also that as well, right? There's the whole thing about like pack animals being utility more than transportation as well. So like it kind of depends on why the fuck is this happening? It depends on what kind of mountain you're trying to buy, I think. Trying to do this like this, like this. I'm doing like muscle detail already, and I probably shouldn't even be doing that. Justin Beard, how you doing? I wanted to buy horse res. Animal res, not a bad idea. Seek out your local necromancer to have undead version. That would be cool if like, oh, that looks pretty good from that angle, actually, so far. It's not bad. That'd be cool if like your horse died and you got a necromancer to res it and you just had like a skeletal horse for the rest of the game or whatever. I mean, I guess you could take it to a cleric or something and get it cleaned up, but like it'd be cool that like, oh, I like having a skeleton mount, and I'll just leave him like this kind of thing. That'd be interesting. Someone else also talked about like, or it was like an idea. It wasn't like this was the plan or anything, but you know, having the necromancer res be a temporary thing where bring them back for a short period and then they die again. Wonder if we can buff our mounts then. Damage shield, HP buff, Spirit Wolf. That's an interesting thought. Giving your horse Spirit Wolf. It's like why do I need a mount if I have to give him Spirit Wolf in order to get anywhere quickly? Fecal finger painting. Saki 83. I'm working on a horse right now. So I'm making a sorry. I'm modeling the horse for the horse mount for our game, Monsters and Memories. If you're some of you guys, I don't know if you're new to Monsters and Memories and the streams and all that, or you're just you've been lurking and it's the first time you're chatting. Welcome all. For those that are unaware of what all this nonsense is, it's we're making an MMO called Monsters and Memories, and yeah, this is gonna be the horse that you can purchase, and then your horse can die, and then you can cry about it to a cleric or a necromancer, and they will ask for 200 platinum before they'll resurrect it. I guess typically what happened actually is they'd give you the res and then you just tip them 200. I don't know, that's been my experience, because yeah. Anyway. I'm kind of frugal. I would just eat the like, unless it was like a guildie or something resing me, I usually just like eat the death. because I don't got 200 platinum. Are you crazy? It's like EQ mage spell, call of the hero, but in reverse. And for your corpse. Voice, it's a little scratchy, or you could say a little horsey. A horse. Nicely done. I'm just glad you guys are modeling horses now, so we don't have to go through the whole EQ Luckland model revamp thing again. My heart couldn't take that. Well, listen, Belfaster, here's the deal. If we ever did do a model revamp and I'm still around, hopefully, I would, and, if I were in charge of it and all that, I think we would do a good job with revamping. Especially I think World of Warcraft did a good job with theirs, I think, as well. I think everyone just kind of learned from the whole Luckland situation, and I mean, in their defense, it sounded like they didn't really have they didn't have proper resources allocated to that whole thing. So, but yeah, I think if we were going to do it, I'd want to do it right. So that's my feeling on it. And by doing it right, I mean we'd obviously keep the spirit of the original stuff. But that's obviously we haven't even released yet, so we don't even need to worry about that right now. It's not anywhere near what the heck? What the heck? Here. Get out of here there, stupid ass tail. It's weird. You're being weird, tail. I'd be lying if I hadn't thought about how we would I don't know, because that's a big thing, right? I wonder if we ever would end up doing any sort of revamp or anything, because sort of the whole reason that EverQuest and WoW did that is they were made years and years ago, and the original character models were constructed out of necessity, but to that low poly degree out of necessity and stuff. But we're doing it by choice. So are we even going to need or want to ever do any sort of model revamps like that? I don't know. All right, so this I wonder if I should just squish this back, because it's a photo that's probably more accurate than this drawing. I'll squish it back. And we'll see. I guess maybe it's maybe it's just because I positioned it wrong or something. Which way the rib cage? How's that rib cage go? Did No Man's Sky do something like that? Something like what? You guys are sorry, I've been like focusing on the horse, so I missed a bunch of chat stuff, I think. You know, years of having a better version of everything than having to trade it all away to be able to meditate on a horse. Yeah, man. Like, so I played on what's it called? Wayfarer's Haven. It's a um Planes of Power era emulator server, and uh I was kind of faced with that dilemma because like I prefer playing with the old models, obviously. But you know, if I wanted to use a horse, then I'd have to switch. But I never got a horse because I was too poor and all that to afford one. So it didn't matter. Like I quit before I even made enough money to like have a horse, have enough money to have a horse. But that was on my mind. Like, oh, what am I gonna do? A horse carrying an ogre carrying a gnome. That'd be interesting. I wonder if you're riding an ogre or a gnome is riding you, can you not get on a horse? Can a gnome that's riding a horse then mount an ogre? Can the ogre carry both? What's the verdict?
Five,
Oh.
4, 3,
Oh.
2, 1.
Ah! I'm glad I added that sound effect because now I can see it coming, so I can react. Because that's the whole thing, right? To do the wobbly, the floppy rocket. Not sexual at all. Yeah, man. That's the whole point of all those things. Like, have some fun. How does this work? Wobbly floppy rocket. Thanks for the follow, Godwis. And was there a sound effect for that? Do I not have a sound effect for follows anymore? I need to look into that. I was actually gonna replace the stream elements alerts with like ones I make with my own thing. But anyway, did you guys see the some of the armor that Goblin was texturing? Be pretty cool when that gets in game. Okay, skip this. Jesus. I should save this before it crashes on me or something, because I got a little bit of progress here. New horse. So, do you model these into realistic resolution and retrofy them by just reducing them in mesh? I don't go super ultra like detailed most of the time. It depends. Like, yeah, let me save this real quick. I do the sculpting in the high poly, like ZBrush stuff, more for my own ability to, you know, build up the form. It's a lot. It's just easier for me to sculpt. Like, I'm just more used to sculpting. So that's just been my process through this whole thing. I just I sculpt it, and then I make a low poly version, and then I UV that, and then texture it or send it off to Goblin to texture it, and then it goes in game. So I don't know, like, I mean, you could make an argument that like, oh, it's you could just model it in Blender or something. Probably, I mean, maybe I could. But like, there's also some elements, like, especially with this horse, I was actually thinking of maybe putting a little bit more into some of the musculature of it, and then I can actually bake, like, any of the stuff I do in here, I can also bake into a texture map. So it's not like it's a waste of time. So it definitely, it helps. It's my process, so. What are you gonna do? Evil horse. But yeah, the short answer, Cogswald, is yes. That's the a roundabout way of saying basically yes. And like, it's not like the way to do it. It's not the only way to do it. It's not necessarily, I don't know. It's hard to say it's like the best way, because it's that's sort of a relative thing. But it's what I like to do. So. I mean, it's a passion project right now, so I gotta get a little bit of passion out of it. Oh, gonna take another look at that face. That's not a good face right now, but. Is this whole thing comes all the way up here, I guess, into the hip. Horses in games also kind of seem to have sort of a hit or miss sometimes. Like sometimes the horse is pretty good. Sometimes the horse is very bad. Like badly proportioned and it looks weird or something. So I'm trying to make a decently looking horse, basically. Let's not be one of the bad ones, right? I think we're in other than his head, I think the body is pretty decent so far, I guess, and looks a little like a thick boy. Let's see. He's a little bit chunky on. Actually, let's move this. It's very warm. It's been very warm. It's been weird because like the weather has been more stormy. We had it started raining. Um, but it's still very warm. I do not appreciate. Crap. Dang it. like a hip bone here or something. I need to get that. Kind of push this in there. Get them butt cheeks in. Them clappers. Them bootylicious. Get them chow. I remember that twerking skeleton. Get ready for the twerking horse. Ons. Thank you for the sound effects. You're welcome. I'm here to entertain. I'll be here all week. So there's like a little, let's push this in. It's like a little bump, I think. Let's look at some other images here. Yeah, there's like a little bump here where the shoulder is, so it's like if I push this in and pull that, it's kind of like, I don't know. Of course, that's also this whole shoulder kind of comes up, like this whole part of the.
Do a barrel roll.
Yeah, I do have a sound effect. Maybe I just forgot. I didn't hear it the first time. Thanks for the follow. Alorad. How you doing? Welcome. Sorry if I butchered your name. I'm terrible at that stuff. It's speaking and reading and mathematics and generally anything that requires a brain. Let's pin the tail on the horse, guys. Badunk. Yay, it's done. All right, let's put the ears on too. Make the ears bigger. It's a rabbit horse. Reminds me of that the Easter Bunny, the candy commercial, where they put there's ears, those Easter Bunny ears on the horse. Anybody know that? Thank you, sir, for the welcome. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, we're making I don't know if you're familiar with the project or you spotted me on Twitch, but yeah, we're making a horse right now for it's like a player mount horse for our game. We're making an MMO. So the players need a horse. I wonder if we're gonna do like a donkey, or we'll just have like the pack animal be a horse as well. I don't know. Is this horse going to be made a little blockier after it's defined and keep with the low poly? Yes, Saki, definitely. I'm just doing like a higher resolution one to kind of sort out the shape and the scale and all that stuff. Speaking of, well, I guess I don't need to worry about the scale so much just yet. Mules can be big boys. Well, a mule? I guess. Wait, is like a mule like its own thing, or is that like? I guess that's like it's not a donkey and it's not a horse. A mule is just a mule, right? It's like a, I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm going to Rancher RP. Yeah, this guy's actually turning out pretty good so far. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I'm not like sweating in failure over here, which I'm so used to. It's doing a nice little tail. That's a big tail. That's too big a tail, right? It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's just for show anyway. Horse is looking good. Donkey and horse hybrid, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, really? Interesting. I'll look that up later. Yeah. So I don't know what the deal is with that actually. If we're gonna have other pack animals, or not, because obviously if we like, it'd be cool to do that, but the trick to that is like we got to make those assets too, you know. So it's like, how big a deal is it? Is it worth spending the time for that, or are we good with just the horse? Or I don't know. So nice horse. Thanks, Keith. Do you have any coconuts? We'll clippity clop him right now. Clippity clop. I need to do this face some more though. This face seems off. Kind of concerned about the pack animal concept, to be honest. Seems like it will add more clutter than it's worth. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how it's gonna I don't know how it's gonna play out, honestly. It's an idea right now. We're gonna try it out, and I imagine if we find it to be like extremely unfun or troublesome, it's one of those things that I would imagine that will cut if it's deemed like, not worth the effort and stuff. That being said, I think it's maybe it's Ollie's thing or Sean's thing or both of theirs. It's one of those. It's one of the ideas that like they're super stoked on. So, but yeah. We'll see how it goes. Guess I just had the mouth too big or something. So that looks better. They got big old nostrils though. And I think this can come in. Gotta get the eye just right. Horse eyes are actually really got some pretty eyes, right? I think that's why people like them so much is, you know, they're these like huge muscular animals, but like they've got really beautiful eyes. Really, and of course they're obviously gentle creatures and such, more or less. So I think it's interesting. Look at that. I don't know if that mouth is right still or not. Didn't I find like a close up? Yeah. I think if I can grab the right brush there, I could I need like top down of the head would be good, or like a really solid front facing one maybe. I don't know. Maybe I just pull it back or something. This, I don't know. Something about it doesn't look right quite yet. Maybe it's just more down here that I'm missing. Don't know. Well, anyway. Dungeon Siege had pack animals. My man, Dungeon Siege. I love that game. Dungeon Siege 1 and 2. Very, very good games. Yeah, Dungeon Siege 2 was cool because you had the pack animals. You could have like a pet. So you could have it's like hiring a mercenary. You know how like in Baldur's Gate and stuff you had like party members. In Dungeon Siege you had party members, but you could, you know, instead of just hiring like somebody, some sort of dude you met at a bar or something, you could buy a donkey, and donkey would hold all your shit, and he'd even like kick some stuff, I think, if I remember right. But you could also get like there's like a pet shop, and you could buy like a scorpion, and then you just have a scorpion in your party. So Zukan, you modeled a zombie, right? Did we ever import it? I haven't imported it. No, but I can. I don't think Goblin changed. No, actually, I think Goblin changed some of the geometry, so I don't think I have the latest version. So he changed some geometry when he was texturing it. So you'd probably have to ask Goblin if he uploaded that to the drive. But yeah, I didn't import any zombies yet. Not yet. My mother-in-law has a horse that's blind in one eye. Old One-Eye Joe. I haven't heard someone talk about that game in like 15 years. I forgot about Dungeon Siege. Is it on Steam or GOG or anything? Yes, it is on Good Old Games. I recommend, I think it's on Steam too, I think. Yeah, no problem, Nick. I think it's on Steam as well, but I would probably get the Good Old Games version. They have like it on sale quite frequently actually. You can get like the trilogy. You can get 1 and 2, and they throw 3 in there as well because nobody wants to play that one. And they're just trying to get rid of it. Dungeon Siege 2 on Steam for $8. Yeah, it's on Steam, but it doesn't have the expansion in multiplayer. It doesn't exist. Get the disc on eBay if you want. Yeah, or like I said, Good Old Games. And I think someone somewhere posted, maybe it was the Steam version, or someone somewhere posted like I don't know if it's legal actually. But I got my hands on someone posted like the expansion for Dungeon Siege 2. I didn't even know about it actually. I didn't know it existed, but apparently there was an expansion for that, and they added a dwarf. You play as a dwarf in that one. For some reason, I don't know why anyone would want to play a dwarf. Let's go with trim. Is that what I want? Yeah. Oh, good. It's not a real fantasy game until it has a dwarf. Yeah, you need something to throw into a flame, a fire, right? Can't sacrifice the darling halflings. You need them. All right, time to get your back foot, my boy. We need to add some polygons to this. Actually, interesting fact. I mean, yeah, I guess it is an interesting fact. ZBrush doesn't use polygons. They have their own, like, technically this isn't even a 3D thing. I think they use some sort of like weird magic 2D sort of thing, I believe. I mean, I don't know the technical side of it, but I believe it's like doing some crazy sort of projection type thing or something, or something to that effect. I don't know. So that's how they're able to get such high poly stuff without it like tanking your machine. Okay, I need to save that, and got mirror on. Let's go and ZRemesh this. Or a gnome. Yeah, they should have put in a gnome. That would have been better, in my opinion. Or a halfling even. I don't know why I smoothed that. I didn't need to smooth that right now. Project from history. That's not a bad looking horse, if I do say so myself. You don't mind me tooting my own horn slightly. Beep beep. Toot toot. Half gnome. I'll get the song. Nice one. No, John, you go down the center. So like he walks funny. You know? That'd be even funnier. Speaking of horn. Ooh. I imagine we'll have unicorns as mounts at some point, because that'd be cool. It's an easy thing to do. I mean, we already have the horse. Why not? I think Vanguard did a pretty good job with the mounts. Up to a point. Like when they went free to play, they kind of went crazy with them, and I'm not a fan of like the racial mounts and stuff they added later on, but generally speaking, I thought Vanguard did a pretty good job. They had some cool stuff. I really like the I think one of my I really like the I guess it's like a drake or a wyvern that you can have as a flying mount. And there's also like another one that's like it's a griffin with it's called a storm griffin. It's just a griffin with like lightning effects on it and like a darker like color. It looked pretty cool too. I like those two. But yeah, I think they did a reasonable job with and they also had bardings. Are they called bardings? You could put on your horse. Like they did stuff. They made your horse more stable, so you wouldn't get knocked off if you were attacked while you were on your horse. Which I think they didn't really, they weren't really a thing. Like didn't really matter. It seemed like in actuality, but I liked the fashion option. So barding, yep, yeah. I kind of expect we'll have bardings, and I would really like those actually. So I think we should do that. So in fact, I'll make them like, since we're doing armor and stuff, and when we add the mounts in and stuff, I'll make bardings for them. What is Sean gonna say? No. Can't say no. Against the rules. Take the asset to all of the local conclusions. Logical conclusions. You have nightmares as well. Yeah. Yeah, so unicorn, nightmare, there's the Pegasus, right? And I'm sure there's some sort of like hybrid, like chimera situation that has a horse involved that I'm not aware of off the top of my head.
Hi, guys.
Oh. It's too bad we didn't get the cowboy Sean. We would that would be very appropriate right now, I think. They have like do they have like a cheekbone? Not really. It's just kind of their jaw is right up against their freaking they have such a huge jaw. You know that's so funny about horses. They have such a huge jawbone. And then they have like this teeny little mouth. They can't even like open it, you know. I guess that would be an interesting kind of creature. Something that looks like a horse. But like opens its mouth like super big or like has a huge fucking mouth, like spiky teeth and shit. Something to make later, perhaps. I need the musculature of this. Uh-oh, that's not. And then it just kind of up like this or something, and then you got ears. Holy flesh. Correct horse staple battery. Thinking like the flamboyant knightly heraldry. How you doing, Flesh? Holy Flesh, by the way. Welcome to the stream. Having heraldic barding with guild symbol on mounts would be sweet. Yeah, you know, with the way we're doing the textures, we'll probably be able to have like a lot of options for that stuff, which could be really cool, actually. Okay. Let me look at this. I feel like he's like leaning forward is I guess I need to merge this with the other thing. How are we doing on this though? Zombie horse with no lower jaw. Open the whole neck up. Take a big bite. Guys, I haven't even finished the horse yet and you guys are trying to kill it. Let's duplicate. Actually, well, here's the thing about this. Like, I guess the hair, the main will be, obviously it'll be a separate piece, and we'll probably want to have different, hairstyles and stuff. So I guess I don't want to sculpt anything for that. It doesn't matter for this. Gnome racial mounts should be some derpy mini horse, like you'd have at a 5-year-old birthday. Yeah. There's like a pony, right? I was gonna do that. I was gonna make a pony for the for the short races, and then I was gonna make like a what's it, like a Clydesdale kind of monstrosity for the ogres and trolls and stuff. So actually, it just occurred to me. Deep dwarves. What the heck are the deep dwarves gonna ride? Because I don't think they're gonna fit on a horse. They'll kill the dang thing. So we'll need to have a new thing for them. Rhinos. Deep dwarves could ride rolling stones. If we take the mounts, Cindercroft, how you doing? Rhinos. Some kind of rock beast. Big ass version of a glow beetles. Okay, I'd say this is probably a decent point for this. I don't think I need to go super detailed with this guy. I think this looks like a horse. I don't know if the neck is too long or not. I guess that's something that we could mess with on the low poly anyway. So let's see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. I'm thinking of SpongeBob now. Could even just have them essentially jetpack around. Have some type of ethereal afterburners on their feet. And that kind of fits their magic soul of a body. My horse's back leg just keeps coming detached. Something about this. It's not quite right yet for me. I think I need to I'll do a little bit more because it's fun. I want to define kind of the joints of the legs a little bit more. Okay, so this is, that would be the wrist, right? Let's go to skeleton. So this is like the elbow right here. This guy. Got a little puffy elbows. And then, so this would be the shoulder. Cankles. Definitely. He's a chunky boy for sure. He's a chunkies. Chunkers. This is looking great. Thanks, Lightning Stripes. I think it's looking pretty good too, actually. I'm just trying to like, let's see this. Oh my god. That is so loud in my ears. Why is this? Why did I make it so loud? Thanks for the subscription though. Oh, that's Keith. Thanks, Keith, for the gift sub. Keith is trying to deafen me. Thanks, Keith, for deafening me. I can't. You still won't have to worry about hearing the next thing, right? Is because I'm now deaf. Okay, so this is the shoulder. It actually comes out. Oh, that's the wrong brush. Oh dear. Comes out like this. So I'm gonna flatten this guy and then kind of do this. Yeah, I kind of had a picture of a deep dwarf on a chariot with the concept. I think the chariot makes the most sense. That's a good idea. They need to be on something, perhaps. Something to hold their fat ass. They'll kill whatever they sit on. So can't do that. Okay, and then there's like a chunk. There's like a sort of a triangular shaped muscle here. And then there's and actually the I need to merge the legs into the chest, I think. Merge down. Let's go ahead and just merge both of them. What the heck? Merge down. And we'll do decimation. Nope, not decimation. Dynamash Master. Horse race confirmed. Oh man. You know what'd be cool is Centaur. Can you Centaur as a mount? What do you think of that? That'd be interesting. And then the Centaur, so you have a Centaur mount, and the Centaur has like a bow, and he can shoot at stuff. So you can attack. It's like having double attack. You attack, you're like fighting on your mount, and then the Centaur has an attack as well. Let me go into my alerts real quick and turning that ding sound way the fuck down before Keith kills me with sound effects. Let's turn that down to 40%. See what happens. Save that. Return of the Keith Pyre. Okay, so we got our horse. He's all one piece. And
Quick question. When was the last time you hit save?
oh, it's a good question. I'm gonna save right now. Thanks, John. I feel like centaurs would be too proud to be ridden. They could be undead centaurs or something. I don't know. I'm sure we could come up with some reason for them to be a mount. That's still a little bit loud, but I think it's okay. I think I can survive with that one. How's it for you guys? I don't know. Was that first one super loud for you, or is it just me? Keith is providing you with users testing. Yeah, thanks. The alerts are not too loud. Okay, as long as you guys aren't, you know, in pain, that's fine. So let's see, how does these shoulders, how do they look? I didn't really grab a good photo of that, I guess. Well, it's fine. It looks like he's kind of melting now. It's not really the desired look. Not really going for a melty horse. So think there's like, I think it comes in like, is there something in it, doesn't it? I don't know. Something like that. It's horse-like. Having horse in the game from the start is going to be amazing if you couldn't figure that out until Luckling. Do mounts RIP, Spirit Wolf type spells? I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see how it goes. But I mean, remember, there's also like horses, like mounts aren't just travel. There's also utility. Like they can hold stuff for you. So, you know, even if you had, like, if you were a bard, for example, and you had some bard speed song, that was maybe faster than a horse that you could purchase, at that point, you might still want like a pack animal. And it'd be interesting to see the pack animal try to keep up with you, I think. Okay. So let's grab this. We'll do a remesh. And another thing about what, like, my process for this, once I have this like high poly sculpt, I can actually I can just decimate this to a really low point, and then I can use that as like a starting point for the low poly, which I've done a couple times, and it's handy, saves some time. I could even UV in ZBrush, but I haven't really tried that, so I don't know how how much control I have there. Yeah, this horse doesn't have a name right now. I guess we'll call him Mr. Ed for now. Just smooth him out. I think this didn't really clean up the back of the leg very well, I think. Sprinkles is a good name. Well, I'll be a horse's ass. I second horse's ass. like some shape right here. I'm trying to. I feel like also. I think the legs are too short. Did I grab? Is this a freaking pony or something? Like how did I end up with the legs so short like this? What the fuck? What the fuck happened here? Okay, let's just line up the eyeball there. Yeah, I kind of screwed up the legs, the proportion a little bit there. So we grab the legs. Let's do this. And we go down. This is where like the knee is. Oh, the elbow. That's the elbow, right? And this one is a little bit lower too. Oops. Oh. Oh no. Oh god. There we go. I fucked up the horse. How do I put him back together? Jesus Christ. That helps. That makes him look taller. Big boy horse. I rise from the dead. Remember the knee of the horse, the wrist of the man. Knee of the horse. Well, the knee is right here, right? This is the wrist. This is the shoulder. Jennifer Lopez. Maybe make the humerus a little bit longer. Yeah. Yeah, you guys right there. That definitely helped on making them, because I was like, man, something's off here. So why the fuck I turned off symmetry, son bitch. And those front legs are just straight, or is there like a? I don't have a front view. Why don't I have a front view? Let's do images. I mean, these are drawings though, but it looks decent. This is kind of, yeah, this is pretty good actually. Anatomically, the horse knee is the wrist of a man. That's the evolution, baby. Well, whatever it is, I'm just looking for photos of it right now. Where are? Send me your horse photos. Yes, there's like kind of an inward swoop, sort of inward swoop, and then there's an outward, but there's kind of an outward swoop at the feet. But I think it's also, I feel like it's also them spinning their, like, kind of twisting outward a little bit. Look at some Arabic horses; they are dope. Oh, let me grab this one. This is a good photo. Let's. Oh damn! Look at this guy. He's got some self-confidence over here. This looks kind of small though. I don't know if it's hard to tell scale without any other sort of, but this horse has some. This looks like, is this a female horse? Looks sort of feminine to me, but I don't know. I don't know shit about horses. And all these horses are like, no, something's up with his face though. This isn't a real horse, is it? I can't tell. This kind of looks like a doll. I thought it was some ancient Greek saying or something. Very aerodynamic horse. Show breed or dressage. AI generated, maybe. Yeah. Maybe horses aren't even real. This is all just AI footage here. Anyway. I think I probably got let's do front view here. Show me your horse. It's not a euphemism. That's a cool idea. What? Gnome Centaur? Oh, dude. Beaver, that's an awesome idea. I kind of want to make that. So, I'll have this horse model, this sculpt, when I'm done, regardless. You know. So I'm totally going to make a Gnome Centaur now, afterwards. Start thinking of names for the Gnome Centaur. Because, and like, let's give him, we need a backstory. Obviously, Gnome Centaur, I'm thinking an eye patch. Some reason, an eye patch comes to mind. Speed bump. Joey. Gnome Centaur, upper half, gnome plus lower half. Doshkin. Gnome plus Clydesdale. All right, I think I got what I needed off of those two other images. Let me add them to my collection here. Oh, it's locked. I probably can't add stuff. Images, arrange. So we got this guy and there's another one. This one and this one. Why is this not here? What the fuck? Can I not, there we go. What the fuck, man? Swear to God. Okay. Canvas, lock canvas, save as. Horse. Okay. Teeny torso, then big ass horse lower half. Yeah, it's like a normal size horse body with just like a gnome stuck on the neck of it. And that's the wrong brush. So yeah, these I need to thin these guys out like that. Thin these guys out, and then can I do the reverse? Nope. Doesn't let me Uno reverso that shit. Oh, looks entirely horse, but gnome head. You know what, John? We'll try a bunch of different things. I can't guarantee people will be able to sleep that night, but you know, these things need to be done for science, I think. Oops. Okay. Got a little pony, guys. Hope I don't get banned from Twitch for this bit here. Kind of don't wanna, been kind of afraid to do this end here and get in trouble. When the Cult of Zukan gets into the Kool-Aid things, like gnome centaurs come out. Gnome centaur plushies can always be marked as life size. Dude, Beaver. I want a gnome centaur plushie. I really do. That's a good idea. So this looks weird. When I extended the legs, something went awry, so I need to kind of fix this. I think we should put in a Gnome Centaur just so we can have a Gnome Centaur plushie. Like, the more I think about, I guess, well, I'll have to think, like, right now, it sounds like a really good idea. But, you know, maybe tomorrow morning I'll be like, what the fuck was I thinking? So we'll see. But right now, Gnome Centaur is like the best idea ever. Gnome Centaur dog toy. The genie's out of the bottle. You can't put it back. No, don't think about it. Just do it. Well, it would take some time to do so. See, I need more leg. Side leg here. Reference. Pull this up. Pull this down. That looks a bit better. I need to make this a low poly thing again to clean it up, but MCP, how's it going? You are joining the party, and it's quite a party. Horse cake. Yeah. There's a callback joke right there. Haven't heard the cake bit in a while. I also just remembered that I sent Keith. Oh, I guess you did kind of respond to that. I sent Keith like a message like in the middle of the night last night. And he didn't say anything. He just gave me an emoji back, but I guess that's why I thought he was ignoring it, because it was ridiculous. But if y'all need a 3D model of horseshit, I happen to have one. Why? Do I want to know why you have that? Or, although, you know what? I wonder, wonder if we are gonna have like droppings and stuff as decoration. I don't know how to kind of terminate this booty here. I do photo geometry. Oh, okay. Well, it's just like a clump of like little balls, right? Their droppings are kind of like sort of like deer, like larger deer droppings almost, kind of, aren't they? Photo measure to horseshit. Yeah, there's an idea. Druids can go through the piles looking for seeds and stuff. Yeah, that's the ranger forage. You found your forage. You become better at foraging. You found horseshit. That's hardcore. Why doesn't anybody want to play ranger in our game? I don't know. Perhaps it's foraging skill. Man, you guys are like the chatbot is like freaking out right now. Like, guys, can't say these words. Okay, this needs to come up more, I think. Mods, thank you for approving my bullshit. Yeah, I guess we'll just get all the bad words out there. I think once I like approve it, it's like it approves that term, so I don't have to like do it each time. Maybe the top of the butt could be more forward, like the saddle would end. Like that. I think I want to make that, I need to make this more pointed too, kind of. What the fuck? Get out of here. I didn't summon you. That's a bit strong, but that's kind of what I was shooting for. It's kind of just shape this a little bit more pointy.
Howdy.
Howdy. Horse look good, Zukan. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's turning out pretty good. I think the horse. So this is what I was talking about. The head always looks like it's too big or something. I don't know. It kind of depends. It's weird. Like it changes size. Like if I get rid of the tail, it doesn't look like the head gets bigger. It's like a weird optical illusion. I don't know if I'm just talking out of my horse butt. But yeah, that's... Hey, Pattis. Welcome. So the back legs, from this point of view, there's like, it's kind of similar to the front, so there's kind of some in and out sort of. This needs to go in, and this needs to come in. Speaking of rangers, Pattis, it's official. If you want to forage as a ranger, you need to dig through really high quality modeled horseshit. Yeah, I think that's where our poly budget's gonna go. We're just gonna have like really high quality like PCs, like droppings, like low poly, hand painted, and then just like that. That's what Sean's been saving the shiny for. I think we gotta make it really shine. So we gotta save all the shiny bits for the foraging skill, because that's where that's where the game takes off, really. High poly horse poop, crappy idea. I think you missed it, but yeah, the zombie model as well as the texture should be up to date in the drive. Yeah, Nick was asking about that. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what the status of that was, because you kind of took over you did a bunch of modeling stuff, so I wasn't paying attention to that. at that point. But yeah, is it ready to go? I guess it sounds like it's ready to, I could implement it. True story. I'm here because of a pile of horseshit. Well, that's what my grandfather always said. When he bailed out of his B-57 in World War II, he was knocked out and landed in a huge pile of manure. Nice. Well, the diamond droppings from crystal. Oh, I was about to say unicorns, but yeah, crystal horses makes more sense. Oh man. Nope. Yeah, okay. So let's I need to redo the topology on this again. So let's do that. Street kids fighting each other for crystal feces. Imagine making jewelry with that.
Quick question. When was the last time you hit save?
I will save in 1 second here. Check from history. Professional turd polisher sounds like a gnome job. No, man, that's dwarf all the way. The dwarf dug too deep and too greedily. Where's Pattis with the Lord of the Rings quotes and stuff? That still got kind of screwed up. I was hoping that it would fix this. There's like a diamond in here. Or it's just got like a weird pole that's kind of screwing up the topology. Fine. It's fine. Anyway, I'd say this is probably in a good spot. Good enough to like move on probably. Perhaps. And we'll just do the rest and textures and stuff. I think there's a couple I could bake out some of this as like sort of starter, some stuff as like starter texture material and that sort of thing. Or ancient crystal mammoths once, chat. I kind of think the face might need a bit more length to the snout, less than an apple's worth. Yeah, like I said, the face looked kind of weird. I had it longer and then I shrunk it down. I guess the body is what I meant is like the body is in a good spot. I think I wanted to go back to the face and just kind of make sure everything's good, because I don't think I'm ready to call the face done yet necessarily. It's pretty close though. Do I have any like I have one like pretty good close up of the head. I think he's got kind of a short face, it seems like. So I don't know. And his like he's got like a tuft of hair, it's covering the top of his head, so I don't know if that's the best reference. That is not the pinch brush. What the fuck, man? Yeah. That's pretty good. This little lump. I want to smooth slightly. Something. It's the top of the head. Let's see if we can find. I guess I need to look for a little bit more reference here. Horse head. Hopefully I don't get any sort of Godfather stuff up in here. This or I guess this. I found the perfect reference, guys. Oh, these are perfect. Seeing where this was 2 hours ago, it looks amazing. Yeah, this might be a good one to do a time lapse on. I think I got kind of powered through this fairly quickly. Oh my goodness. Who made this masterpiece? Guys, you need to fire me and hire whoever did this. Who did this? Roblox Wikipedia. Someone Roblox made this? We're working on the wrong game. Yeah, this guy has a cool let's not go there. I like the angle of this face. It's very narrow. I wonder if we compare. Maybe I'll narrow the snout a bit more. Just the nostrils. I think I need to pull the... Maybe I should pull the eyes out slightly more or something. I don't know. There may or may not be photos on the internet of me wearing one of those horse head masks. I mean, you have that one reward point thing, channel reward point to put on a hat, right? So is that do we get to pick the hat? Because I only used it once, and you just picked the I think the Mandalorian or a chainmail. Yep, there it is. This is what I was looking for. Severed horse head. Prop, special order. Let's not go dive into that anymore. Horse head anatomy. A bunch of bones and stuff. Photo. It's like something about the way the eye sits and like the shape. Their eye is pretty cool. I'd like to be able to capture the eye in an interesting way, because they bring a lot of life to it. One feature I remember a lot from my time on a farm was the way the end of the chin jutted down a bit. For yours, maybe the back jaw muscles are a bit longer down the face. Like I should push this back, you mean? Or just push this whole thing like back? Like this. Instructions unclear, eh? Got my head stuck in a horse. Oh no, push it forward down the face. Oh. Let's undo all that, or not all that, but like this. I don't know. Yeah, and I'll look at a photo instead. So if the eye stops there, then the jaw should be going farther down than the eye looks like. What shape is that? Is this just like a round thing? Man, their jaws are so damn huge. It's crazy. They're like alligators. Dangerous creatures. That's the wrong damn brush for that. Okay, let's see if I can. I want to pull the eye out a little bit more and see if I can get like some, because they have their eyes are like forward facing, even though they have like a tubular kind of face. So that means the eyes are rotated, right? So that they can kind of come out. You can see that in that this photo. There's like, it looks like they come out a bit there. A little bit. That comes out of they're like Sid from Ice Age. Got Sid eyes. Basically from the same family tree, I think. I'm no horseologist, but pretty sure that's correct. Callback joke. For those that came late to the stream, horseologist was I think, was it John or Beaver maybe dropped the horseologist joke there at the beginning of the stream. Look at them eyes. Filled with lust for adventure and desire to carry all of your junk. I'm looking forward to the day when you can take a big fat dump and have a ranger sift through all of it. It was John. John got the jokes tonight. I need to have like a, you know what I need? I need to create like some sort of thing on screen and award somebody like jokester of the night or something. If I had that, I would give that to you right now, John. But I don't. I didn't create anything like that, but I should. I'll work on that. Person with the best jokes of the night gets a little gnome centaur plushie or something. Chances are, if it was something stupid, it was me. It's an honor just to be nominated. Yeah, man. Maybe we could make it like a vote thing or something. Do I've been wanting to do like figure out like how to do polls and stuff and make more use out of the polls. Because Goblin did it that one time and it was fun. So I did I mean I tried to do a couple, but it was like nobody voted. What the fuck? You guys don't like fun. All right, Pat. So I'll catch you later, man. Horsehead looks much better than with those eyes. Yeah, those eyes, man. I think this is it. I think we're good. I just want to make sure that this temporal region is in a good spot, and then I think I'm gonna say it's good. Guess maybe I should clean up the ears a little bit too, but maybe it probably doesn't matter so much. Yeah, so I think this is pretty good. Let's save this bad boy. I'm probably gonna have to. It's almost about 9 o'clock, so it's gonna be the end of my stream anyway. It's getting really warm in this room. I've got like 2 computers, a bunch of lights going on, the monitors, so it's starting to get a little toasty. So I'm wanting to get the hell out of here. Let's make sure that the jaw kind of juts out though from the a little bit from the backside there. Soften this. Just want to make sure there's room for like the eyelid area here. So gotta have them eyelashes. I don't know if that was too much. But anyway, this is something that would be done in the texture anyway, so don't need to fuss over this too much, I think. I might stream again in a bit. Hard to say. So maybe look forward to that, or possibly not. Time to go to get out of Dodge. Teeny gnome body on the full size horse. Yeah, so definitely, I'm definitely gonna 100% do a gnome centaur, just for fun, and whether or not that actually, ends up in the game in any capacity or anything, that's an unknown. But I'll definitely make a little funsies thing, and I'll post that somewhere at some point, perhaps. Yeah. Thanks guys for hanging out. This was a lot of fun tonight. And we got a lot of shit done today actually too. So that was cool. It's always great to get some progress, make some like tangible progress. So all right. But yeah, so thanks again guys. I'll catch you guys Thursday. Yeah. And I guess we'll either be working on the horse low poly then, or we'll be doing particles, I think. Or maybe some other sort of miscellaneous stuff, but yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. And again, I'll catch you guys Thursday.